Hey everybody, this is Peter here with H&M Realty, giving you a market update for, it's the end of August 2020, going into the beginning of September. Kind of like the last one, it's still a lot of properties, a lot of demand, and a lot of those properties are going into escrow fairly quickly. It's dropped into a complete seller's market, like I've said on the last video. And the interest rates are still hovering around 2.75 up to 3%, depending on credit score and all the other background stuff that those lenders are checking for you. Refinance, kind of the same thing if it's a primary residence, even if it's a rental property or it's a secondary home, those numbers on the interest rate and the fees are very good. So you need to make sure that you're touching base with your lender on those. Inventory is down. Still inventory and demand is looking like it used to be back in 2013. So we had 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then once we hit 2013, we had the demand skyrocket. Well, it's the same thing here, is the demand hasn't looked the way it's looked since 2013. And then now, post-COVID-19 of when it started, we have this boom of people taking advantage of, for one, the low interest rate, and two, they're taking advantage of that low interest rate because if you look back past 2007, 2008, you'd be paying, at least for the mortgage now versus back then, you'd be paying $500, $600, $700 an extra a month on that mortgage for those houses that, you know, are right around $700 to $750, at least what I had my lender mark and earmark for. So that money is super cheap. And what that provides is those people being able to afford, and the affordability has been able to go down and be able to provide for those people that were looking for homes a year ago, 2-3 years ago, where the affordability was super tight and they wouldn't be able to afford something like they are now. And especially if you look back tail end of 2018, you had interest rates a lot higher, a little bit above 5%, and now, they're more than, they're basically half of what they were then. So you got a lot of people in the market. Demand, like I said, is still very high. It's about 10 to 12% at what it was about a year ago. So it's still going up. I just had, a friend buy, or it was actually a client, buy a year ago for $425, and then they're selling right now for above $500. So, and that was only a year that it took to go up by almost $100,000, and they really didn't do much to the house. So that just provides a great example of how many people are in the market looking for houses, how low the inventory is, and how quickly properties, and that was 3 days on the market. So how quickly properties are going off the market as well. So this is once again, August 2020, going into September 2020. So if you have any questions, we'll post a couple of rate sheets for you on YouTube. So take a look at those, see at least if you're looking at a primary residence, what you would potentially qualify for if you had good credit, and if you're looking for a primary residence 30-year fix. We'll add those to YouTube. Thanks for watching.